83.
Welcome in.
Yeah, episode 83.
It's like we haven't done this in a minute.
I know, it's been a minute. It's been a minute.
When was Hurricane Week?
That was, August? Early August?
Yeah.
First week of August?
So yeah, it's been a month.
Yeah, been a
More
month
than
since we did one, yeah.
A couple of people have asked me now, like, when are you all coming back? So here we are. If you weren't in attendance for Hurricane Week for the podcast,
It's probably for the best.
and you're not going to find it, we had a good problem,
Yeah,
but we had problems.
yeah. It was loud. We had issues with the mic.
There was a lot more people than we were anticipating,
Yeah,
which is always a good thing.
yeah.
But we weren't fully prepared, and then eventually, I guess, the audio
Got messed up. And
it's not posted
Yeah.
if you're just catching up.
Because you couldn't hear anything.
You couldn't hear anything.
Yeah.
It was very good. Thanks
Yeah.
for coming out if you were there. If
Yeah.
not, it was hurricane prep. So speaking of hurricanes, I feel like we should touch on that. Then we'll kind of come to the fun stuff.
Fun stuff.
Kind of.
Okay, good.
Just touching base.
Okay.
Plus, we got a ton of questions.
Good.
Since we've taken off a month. Hurricane season. Getting a lot of people out there on social media asking. We just passed the peak this week.
Yep.
Saying, another busted forecast.
Mm-hmm.
What's all this about?
It ain't over till it's over.
And I think that's the key here.
Yeah.
And you brought up a good stat yesterday that I didn't even think to look at, but even when we look at last year's hurricane season, hey, almost kind of copy and paste.
Yeah, it was very, very quiet through the peak of the season last year. Not quite as quiet as this year, but there was a long stretch there in August of hurricane season 2024 that had virtually no activity. Even early September was relatively quiet. And then September 26th came along. That's when Helene was named, September 26th.
Yeah.
Obviously, we know what happened with Helene. Then there were 10 other storms after that.
Which is crazy.
Yeah, including Milton.
Yeah.
10 other storms after Helene last hurricane season went all the way through first, second week in November.
Yeah.
Before things finally shut down. So just because it's quiet now, doesn't mean it's over. If we are going to reach the forecast of what was for an active season, it's going to have to be a big burst.
Yeah.
But I also think that's possible.
Yeah, I do too.
It came out this week that the ocean heat content of the Gulf of Mexico is now at a record high amount, not water temperature. Water temperatures are important, but ocean heat content, which is basically the amount of heat energy in the Gulf, is now higher than it was last year, record high levels.
Yeah.
That energy has to get used up somehow.
Yeah.
So whether it's a wicked end to the hurricane season, which October tends to favor the Gulf, get a lot of storms in the Gulf in October, or potentially even later down the line this fall and winter,
Yeah.
as you start getting into the sort of second severe weather season, which is usually into November, you may get a lot of sort of added input from all that humidity in the Gulf, or maybe even this winter, you can get some stronger storms that sort of ride the coast. I think, somehow, like I said, that ocean heat content has to get used up, and we'll see how it plays out.
Yeah, it's all a matter of balancing itself. And we've talked about that before. So you have all these ingredients, all of them are there. They have to be used at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And whether that's used at the end of hurricane season or that's used for, an early severe weather setup, even next
year, yeah.
It's going to obviously add up. We like to call that the ACE.
Yes.
The accumulated cyclone energy. There's the nerd word for you.
Yeah.
But basically it takes all that into consideration. And even just off our shore, water temperatures are right.
It is warm. It is warm. Thankfully, we've had just a ton of shear with this sort of unusually early cool spell. With that, we have just a lot of strong winds in the atmosphere. So that's shut down the Gulf, shut down the Southwest Atlantic for anything that tries to get going, which is great.
Yeah.
But I also started noticing literally yesterday on the 10th and today, the models have lit up.
Yep.
In the next, starting probably 10 days.
And I think the shear's limited the homegrown development, and then the Saharan dust is limited the African development. And all that looks like it's coming to an end probably in the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, and it does, like I said, models have just kind of lit up now with storms kind of drifting around all over the place out there, probably by the end of the month. So, yeah, we're not done with hurricane season.
And certainly, obviously, don't let your guard down. Just check in with us every day. So I've been telling people that are new, like, at the end of the day, Go to WNBFnews.com, download the app, check it once a day,
Yeah.
and be done.
Speaking of hurricane season, I didn't tell you I was going to talk about this, but we
oh,
are going to talk about it because
okay.
it's fun. You know, I'm a little bit of a weather hurricane historian. Two of my favorite
The encyclopedia.
hurricanes to study, their anniversary is this week.
Yeah.
Today, September 11th, obviously a big anniversary, but also a weather anniversary, Hurricane Donna.
And the track of Donna is very unique, too.
It is unique. 5 U.S. landfalls, which is crazy. Donna hit the Florida Keys in 1960 on September 10th as a Category 4, then made another sort of crossed over the Keys, then made a turn, hit around Naples, crossed over Florida, exited around Daytona, back out into the Atlantic, made a third landfall up around Topsail Beach, Jacksonville, North Carolina, exited North Carolina around Elizabeth City and Norfolk, Virginia, back out into the Atlantic, fourth landfall on the tip of Long Island, back out over the water briefly, and then a landfall in Rhode Island, and then back across Massachusetts, and a final landfall in Maine. Incredible number of landfalls from one hurricane, and to this day remains the only hurricane to ever produce hurricane force wind gusts on every single coastline from Florida to Maine, every single state.
What was the one just offshore here, 100 mile per hour?
North Myrtle Beach gusted
North
to
Myrtle
100.
Beach.
100 miles per hour, North Myrtle Beach. Myrtle Beach probably was, best I could tell, probably around 80 miles per hour. And the other wild thing about Donna, as it was passing offshore of the Carolinas, the eye was 50 to 75 miles wide.
Wow. Yeah,
Imagine an eye that big.
That's impressive.
Yeah, just a massive, massive hurricane, which is just crazy to me. I love to study that hurricane.
Yeah, if you're looking to go back to, we've kind of launched back whether or not, now that we're into a little bit of a groove, it was Wednesday's episode where we talk about all these iconic hurricanes. Most of the ones that we talk about in the Carolinas are after the peak.
After the peak, yeah.
And it kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
Like if we're going to get a hit, it's going to be coming from one of those in the main development region. You talked about Donna, your other favorite one.
Diana.
Yeah.
Diana. The D. Yeah, Diana, 1984 was this close to becoming another Hugo.
Yeah.
For the Carolinas. Formed near the Bahamas, the tail end of a front, which tends to happen this time of the year. Front stall down there, you get a little spin up. And Diana rapidly developed. Tropical storm, hurricane, sort of made the bend up the coast. Looked like it was going to peel out to sea. Stayed about 50 miles offshore of Myrtle Beach. Got just east of Oak Island, Sunset Beach, and then slowed to a crawl and actually did a loop.
Oh, wow.
Over the course of 2 days, intensified to a Category 4, sitting less than 100 miles offshore. Thankfully, it sat there long enough, it kind of upwelled enough water that it weakened a bit, and then finally came in just north of here, up around, again, Oak Island, Cape Fear area, as a Category 2 at landfall. But man, can you imagine the madness of dealing with a hurricane like that today?
Especially with social media.
Just sitting out there for 3 days. Myrtle Beach had been evacuated because it looked like it was going to be a direct hit, and then it went out, and then it looked like it was going to come back, and really impressive storm. And I've got both of those on my Facebook, so if you want to check those out, the track and some of the stats from some of those. Those are two of my favorites. Diana is also the first hurricane I remember as a child, growing up in Charlotte, sort of tracking and plotting along like we used to do on the hurricane, on the hurricane tracking maps, the latitude, longitude. I remember very distinctly waiting on the 6 o'clock news so I could get those points and plot it out.
Yeah, that's a really fun thing to do.
Yeah.
If you haven't, you can get all that on the NHC page if you want to actually plot it out and get the advisory that way. It's always fun to kind of, hand draw it. It's like a surface analysis or hand analysis.
Old school.
Speaking of your Facebook, how the crazy's been? Okay.
Oh, they're still crazy, and
Okay.
they're still crazy. A little bit less, there hadn't been any really that much, I guess, wild weather to get them stirred up too much.
Yeah.
I did post yesterday about the new chance of development in the tropics. And of course, keep talking about it. You're manifesting it, and you're bored. You want something to happen. No, just doing my job. Didn't say anything about a hit. Didn't say anything about becoming a storm. Said, hey, 20% chance of development. in the Atlantic.
You know what's funny about that is when I found ourselves, what was that ago? A week ago? When we were posting about the other chance of development. And models, and we always kind of say this like, hey, when we know, you'll know. The models are always a guidance. It's not the gospel.
Yeah.
You've said that before, literally. And then the moment the models shift, it's like, and we deliver good news, you're still in the
still
negative vibe.
Yeah, still hyping.
So,
still hyping. There's a little subgroup that's developed on my Facebook page of like Jamie defenders. And if somebody says something awful, I mean, they are on them. They're letting them have it, and I just kind of.
Well, and if you see one, I think according to the algorithm, you can either like it or comment it, and then they'll see it too.
Yeah.
So just really let them.
Oh yeah, they do. Yeah.
How's Jamie been? Good.
Jamie's good. In the middle of a kitchen remodel.
Which
that's fun.
That's a whole podcast.
That's fun.
Itself.
Yeah, typical. Yeah. A drawer broke a month ago. Literally, the bottom fell out of a drawer. And 3 weeks later, here we are with no cabinet doors, stripping, sanding, going crazy.
Yeah.
So hopefully another 2 weeks, and we'll be back into a normal kitchen again.
Nice.
But yeah, that's fun.
That is fun. How's the painting?
Painting's really good. Sold my first painting at a private gallery showing.
Ooh la la.
Was 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's good. And I actually got a message this morning about potentially doing a commissioned piece. Somebody wants me to paint something specifically for them. So the prices are going up.
Well, if you don't see Jamie here soon, you know what happened.
Prices are going up. Like, I had no idea about pricing my paintings when I first started.
Yeah, I wouldn't know what to even charge.
When people first started, hey, how much would you charge me for that? I don't know, $30.
Yeah.
Well, then a pretty well-known local artist here in the Grand Strand, Tommy Davis, has sort of taken me under his wing and sort of, shared some tips and walked me through kind of the pricing, and he broke it down. I mean, you're spending time.
Oh God, yeah.
And he gave me some ideas on some prices of some paintings, and I was like, that sounds insane. I can't ask that much money. And he said, just trust me. Just trust me. If somebody feels your painting, if they really appreciate it, they'll buy it. And sure enough, at the last gallery last week, somebody paid money for a painting. Actually, somebody I forgot his name.
Somebody I know?
But he knows you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh. A pilot. He's an airline pilot. He and his wife are art collectors.
Sounds really familiar right now. I feel like I should know.
Yeah, I know. I forgot his name.
This sounds really cocky, and I don't mean it this way, but when you meet as many people as we do, it's really hard to remember a name.
Yeah.
But that sounds familiar.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And I mean, it makes for great gifts, too. You gifted me a painting.
Gifted you a painting? Yeah.
Jenna a painting.
Yeah.
So now I have a painting in our guest bedroom, one from when you did a long time ago.
Which is now is probably awful.
I should show you
it's
that
embarrassing.
painting.
Embarrassing.
And then now a newer one, which looks a lot better than the older one.
Yeah.
But.
Yeah. So, and I've been asked by the Chapin Art Museum here in town to donate a painting for one of their big fundraisers that they do.
Okay.
So that's exciting. So yeah, donating another painting to, I think it's a breast cancer event. It's being auctioned off up in Cherry Grove.
Okay.
So doing some good with my art.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also making some money.
I was about to say. I need to learn how to do a little scribble.
Right.
The garden this year, for me.
Yeah, man.
Flourishing.
Oh, those banana peppers you sent.
Were they good?
I've just recently gotten into banana peppers. I used to hate them. Now I'm obsessed with banana peppers.
I love them in a salad.
In a salad, on a pizza, on a sandwich.
Oh,
a grilled turkey and cheese with sliced up banana peppers.
Ooh.
Or deep fried.
Yeah.
Deep fried
Did you have any of the jalapenos? They were very
The jalapenos were very mild.
Yeah, super mild.
Again, banana peppers, I'm obsessed, and they were beauties.
We have peppers coming out the wazoo.
Yeah.
Pumpkins, I think we're going to do it.
Really?
Yeah, like literally they look so good.
Good. When'd you plant them? When'd you plant the seeds?
It was like right after 4th of July.
Okay, good.
I don't know. Yeah. I'm nervous.
You still got a little time.
They're big.
Do you have any pumpkins?
Not yet.
You don't have any baby pumpkins?
No.
Oh, you're not going to get any.
And see, that's what worries me.
Yeah.
I might get them, but it might be November.
Well, that's all right. You should be. Are you seeing blooms?
Yes.
You're seeing blooms.
Yes, we're close.
Then you need to be. If there are blooms, there are
the little germinating with the little Q-tip.
But if you're seeing blooms, there are little pumpkins underneath some of those.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I learned something today.
But if you're not seeing them getting to size, what I always run into around here, and a lot of people do, is that you'll get little pumpkins and then they just kind of wither and fall off.
Oh no.
So look around.
Okay, I'll do that today. Yeah, we've been watering the heck out of them.
Oh yeah, you have to. They just
If not,
soak
the
up
plants
water.
are terrible. And then we got carrots.
Really? Mm-hmm. Now you can leave your carrots in the ground all the way through the winter.
I know, we're
and
gonna
harvest
try.
in the spring.
I don't know. We'll see. I'm a little nervous about the
Do you
carrots.
like radishes?
Yeah, love radish.
This is the time of the year now. It's the blessing of where we live that we can garden in the cool season.
Okay.
Radish seeds, literally throw them in the ground. They'll sprout in a couple days. Yeah, they'll sprout in a couple days. Thin them out a little bit, and within 30 days, you're harvesting radishes. They are such a fun, easy crop.
What
to
else
grow.
would I do in the winter? Because in Kentucky, you didn't garden.
Cabbage,
Cabbage.
broccoli. You can do lettuce.
Okay.
Great time of the year to get collards in the ground.
Okay,
Like collard greens.
Yep.
And you know the old trick, you don't pick your collards until they get a hard frost on them.
Yeah.
That's what gets the good
Okay.
flavor.
Okay.
Yeah, you can grow carrots, radishes, cabbage, broccoli, cauliflower all the way through the winter.
We didn't expect the peppers to thrive still. And usually a hurricane or a tropical storm kind of comes and just
Flattens everything, yeah.
yeah, but we haven't had anything, so it's like okay, they're still popping off.
And they love this time of the year too. Late summer, the heat.
I feel like we're doubling our pepper product. So, anyways,
Oh, that's fun. Look at us.
I know, right?
Jumping into it.
and next thing you know, we'll have a gardening segment where they call in with their questions. Speaking of questions, we got a bunch in here, man.
Look at that.
A bunch. I don't even know where some of these are from. I feel like it's a long time ago, maybe, because this was before our live finale.
Yeah.
This comes from Jessica. She messaged me this, and I think it was after someone left, and I don't know who, so I'm sorry, Jessica. It seems like in broadcasting these days, there's a lot of turnover. What exactly do you think is causing this, and how does this impact you all with the weather team?
Thankfully, it doesn't impact us as much on the weather team because people tend to settle into our team.
Yeah. We gotten lucky.
We've gotten really lucky. You've been here what? How long?
Almost 7 years.
7 years.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. Maddie B's been here a while.
Yeah.
Jenna's not going anywhere.
No.
I always joke, I like to get y'all in here, get you married, buy a house, have a baby, and
then
make
lock
Myrtle
in.
Beach home. And
Yeah.
then you're locked in.
Yeah.
So we've gotten lucky, at least on our side. The news side's a little different, especially with reporters.
Yeah.
We're kind of a starter market or a second job stop.
Yeah.
Usually when you're sort of getting into the broadcast business, you start small town
Yeah.
and work your way up. You'll put in 2 or 3 years, depending on your contract. And that's what a lot of people want to do. They want to put in their 2 years and go to another market, and go to another market, and go to another market until they're either home or in a big city that they feel like they want to be in. And that's what a lot of people do.
Yeah.
So
Very common. I feel
Very
like with
common,
weather
yeah.
for us too, we're in a great spot.
Yeah.
Like this is where
Yeah.
I feel like I don't want to go out to Iowa. Like I don't want to go to a big city where it's like ugh.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I want to be hurricanes,
Yeah.
beautiful winters, occasional winter storm.
Yeah. Same.
Speaking of which,
Are you getting excited about this winter?
yes.
Same.
Okay, good. I started to look.
I know.
When's the last time we've had back-to-back? Do you know off the top of your head?
Yeah. I think 13, 14, 14, 15, those
Okay.
winters. 13, 14.
Listen,
That's one of the top
the
analogs.
signal right now.
And the winter of 2013, 2014 is one of the top analogs
Yeah.
showing up for this upcoming winter, which if you were here, you're probably not a weather geek like me and may not remember, but that was a winter.
2013 and 14 were it was a winter in Kentucky.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were out of school a lot.
We had 2 major back-to-back winter storms. We had a mid-January, I called it Sleet Fest. It was supposed to be an ice storm, but it stayed all sleet. And we stayed below freezing, gosh, for 60, 64 hours, something crazy. Sleet wouldn't go anywhere, had 2 or 3 inches. And then we followed that up literally 2.5, 3 weeks later, early February, with a historic ice storm, even all the way down here at the beaches. Trees were crashing from ice and power outages, and then just inland. It was just a devastating ice storm. And it was one of those winters where I grew up learning this. Sometimes old timers, meteorologists, my granny would say, it just wants to rain or it just wants to snow. That was one of those winters where it just wanted to snow.
Yeah.
We had the 2 big storms, but it felt like every other week that winter of 13, 14, it would flurry, it would be cold, we'd get a little sleet, it would flurry again, and it just stayed cold. So of course I'm hoping for that.
Yeah. It looks, and just to like give you all like an inside perspective,
Yeah.
it looks a lot cooler
Yeah.
and wet.
Yeah.
Where we go from there, I don't know.
Yeah.
That could easily mean 45-degree rain, whatever. But the pattern is there.
Yeah.
We'll see if it holds, because we still got a time to go.
And then again, I think back to the forecast for last winter.
Same.
Mild and dry.
Right? And look what happened. So
Yeah, so there's long-range forecasting for you.
Go
Boy,
ahead.
we really got off topic
Sorry,
on that
Jessica.
one. Yeah. That was probably more
I thought
exciting.
about that. I was like, oh, I wonder if Jamie's looked.
Booked a vacation in 2 weeks, but all the weather apps are calling for a 60 to 70% chance of rain. How can I get an accurate forecast for my trip? Heather, is this recent? This is way old. This was back when it was raining every day in the summer. Heather, hope you had a good time.
Yeah, hopefully it was
Go to
great.
another one.
Oh, that's
Or
funny.
you could just use the real app.
Yeah.
Hours. Forecasting storms in the summer. Nearly every single day has a storm chance, but how do you make sure your forecast remains as accurate as possible? Alex, you can tell when these questions came in,
Yeah.
late July and early August.
Yeah, right before Hurricane Week.
When we were we were popping off storms. That was a fun week of work, 2 weeks of work. Everybody remembers all that, the week with 100,000 lightning strikes. How do you make sure your forecast remains as accurate as possible? It's really tough.
It is.
It is really tough. That week, those 2 weeks in particular, were tough in a way. And we often talk about this, and I think we've talked about this on the podcast in the summer. You know, you may have 2 or 3 days with high chances of storms. Let's say you get those storms on the first day. Atmosphere blows up, you get widespread storms that afternoon and evening. Usually what that means is the next day is going to be a lot quieter.
Yeah.
Because those storms use up the energy in the atmosphere. So it kind of takes the atmosphere a little while to recover. Those 2 weeks there we had late July and August, we learned real quick weren't the case. Because I think the forecast early was, we had a stormy Monday.
Yep.
We thought, all right, Tuesday's going to calm down.
Yep. Stormy
Tuesday
Wednesday.
blew up. Thought Wednesday would calm down. Wednesday blew up.
Yeah.
And then we're like, okay, well, we're gonna, you sort of follow how things are going. So I remember going really aggressive with storm chances by the end of that week.
Yeah.
And saying, yeah, it's gonna be, they're gonna blow. But it is hard.
Yeah. It is hard too, because when you have people visiting, or even like people looking for their plans, if we were to put 80% chance of storms because it's going to blow up and be lightning everywhere. I mean, it was lightning Armageddon.
Yeah.
People would not go out.
Yeah.
So it's like it's a tough call of like most of those days we were sunny through lunch.
Yeah.
And then exploded.
Yeah.
So it's like, what do you do? Do you do 60%? Do you do 40? And really, it's just kind of a science to it, and that's kind of the nature of building the forecast.
And that's the art to it
Yeah.
as well. Somebody, like you said, somebody sees 80%,
They're going to think all day rain.
but it's not.
Yep.
So, we will sort of as a mental note for people, kind of nudge them down
Yep.
or, and really focus, okay, this is the time frame that we're going to see storms. That's kind of the art part of forecasting.
Yeah. Certainly not easy, but
Yeah, that was
that week.
it was a tough week. Yeah, it was a long week.
Oh, this is from Tim. I love the episode about misinformation and weather. Just now catching up. Do you think this social media battle ever stops? Appreciate you both. No, I think it's honestly the new normal.
I do too.
I think it's the new normal.
And I don't know.
I'm starting to wonder if social media is worth it.
Yeah, I'm seriously.
I mean, we have great people on Facebook, and
Right.
I say that as a broadcast meteorologist.
Yeah.
We're not going anywhere, but
I've seriously considered deleting or shutting down my personal Facebook page.
Yeah.
Not my work page.
Yeah.
My personal page. It's too much.
It's a shout.
And then that really gets amplified like this week.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I just turned off the phone.
Yeah. It's just, you know, I spend more time now on my work page.
Yeah, same.
You know, it's much more fun to sort of interact with viewers, the nice ones, the fun ones, than the crazies. Every once in a while, you'll catch me in a mood to play around with the crazies,
little pop off.
poke them a little bit, little pop off. I love to do it on the weekends.
Oh, yeah.
Because I kind of stay quiet on the weekends.
Yeah.
I don't mind saying if there's nothing going on, you're going to see me take a break from social media, even the work one, on the weekends, because we all got to have.
Post a thing at sunrise, good morning.
Yeah. And obviously, if there's something happening, be busy. But, you know, we get notifications on our phone when people comment or something. And if I see a comment come up, especially like on our weather page or something.
I've seen a couple.
Yeah.
I've seen a couple. I need to start taking them and writing them down.
Yeah, they're fun.
And then at the end of the year, reading some of the ones where we popped off.
Especially if I've had a cocktail and I'm sitting out on the back patio on a Saturday afternoon.
Let me tell
or a
Lisa
Sunday
what I really
afternoon, and I see it pop up. I'm like, all right, game on, let's play.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, Tim, great question.
Love that. But yeah, sadly, I don't think it's going to end.
No.
I mean, I hope it does.
Same.
Oh, this
for
is
all of us.
This is a doozy.
Oh, my
Just wanted to thank you both for being transparent and honest about each topic every week. This podcast not only offers us a behind-the-scenes look into your relationship as friends, but really does help tell us what is real and what is fake. Been listening since the start of Are You Cirrus? Steve. Steve? Oh, that's so nice.
I love that comment. And that, when we started this, I feel like we didn't really know what we were getting ourselves into.
Yeah.
But that means I think we're doing something good.
Yeah.
Even if it's 4 or 5 people, 10 people, 15 people. So
It is. Thank you, Steve. It is nice to be able to come on here and just
talk
and be ourselves.
Yeah. I mean, what you see is what you get. I mean,
Yeah.
And I think if you came out to a live podcast, you probably know that.
Yeah.
Maybe with a cocktail. But what you see is what you get. Right. Also, I took this one out. I proofread now that we're in it.
Okay.
Because this one says, are we ready for fall yet? We're almost there.
We're ready.
Yeah,
I'm ready.
We're pumped.
I'm ready. Definitely ready.
Last question, then we'll wrap this up. We'll keep it short. I feel like people want to just get ready for this beautiful weather this weekend. This is from Vicky, and I love that we saved this for the end. My 13-year-old grandson is obsessed with weather. At his age, what, if anything, can we get him into to feed his passion? Thanks for your time and guidance.
Vicky, reach out to one of us.
Yeah.
Shoot us an email, message us on Facebook. Bring him in for a tour.
Yeah, I think that's a great way to start.
Yeah, bring him in for a tour. Absolutely.
Show him the chroma, show him what we do.
Yeah.
I need to really make like a cheat sheet of like, hey, here's some websites you can visit when kids come in.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll work on that because.
And you know, I don't want to promote the competition or whatever, but so many meteorologists, especially of our age, you pick up so much just watching the Weather Channel.
Yeah.
Or what the great thing about now is you can go online and watch meteorologists from all over the country. If there's something big happening, watch how they do it.
Yep.
Watch what they say, watch what they're talking about, and you can just learn so much. I still do it.
I do it every week.
You know, if there's something crazy going on, I'm like, oh, let me see what this meteorologist is doing. You pick up things, get graphics ideas.
Yeah, it's the graphics.
You know, like, ooh, I like that. I'm gonna
Screenshot it, save it.
Yeah, save it.
Yeah.
So and just encourage, take them outside, look up. Yeah, look up.
Too many meteorologists don't do that today.
Yeah, look up. Look at the clouds.
Great question, Vicky.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to add?
I don't know. What's this?
I don't know. What is that?
Hope you guys have a great day. You're annoying, little sis.
Oh, thanks, Jenna.
Little sis, that's Jenna. She leaves random little notes.
Oh, Jenna.
Yeah, I have a notebook where I make my forecast stuff, and I'll like flip a page, and it'll be hi.
Yeah, it's on mine. I'm like, oh, she wrote something.
Hi.
She doesn't know it, and she's probably not going to listen to this. We'll see if she texts us. But in her notebook, like every 5 or 6 pages, I wrote something in there. So she's got to a couple of them, but like literally the entire notebook.
Wow, I should write something.
Yeah, and I'll do compliments, and then you do like
I'll just
insults.
knock her down.
Yeah, on the same page.
Bless her heart. She's had such a tough week.
I was about to say
2 weeks.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're.
Yeah. We'll just. She's been through the ringer.
Yeah.
Gotta be with her.
Yeah, she is not feeling well, but she's gonna make it.
Yeah. I'm sure she'll talk about it at some
Yeah.
point. All right.
Now I feel like we've scared everybody.
She's fine.
She's not pregnant. She's fine. Everything's fine.
Oh, really? Here's the rails and driving this straight into the ditch.
She's gonna be fine.
Yeah. She's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah. She just doesn't feel good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she'll be back to her normal self soon.
Yeah. Well, this
There's
was
the
fun.
cryptic ending.
Yeah. Oh, this was fun. It's good to be back.
Fall home show this weekend.
Yep. Come see us.
Come see us. Come say hello. We'll be out there. And yeah, I think that does it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
We'll see you
next-
when we see you.
Next week.
Maybe.
We'll see.